What's up for yourself and my family? I'm back with another video, and today we have to talk about consistency. A lot of times we talk about the work. We have to work hard, the work that it requires. You got to go after what you want, but we don't talk about the consistency at all. You have to be consistent in whatever it is you're striving for or whatever it is you seek to achieve. You want results in the gym, you got to be consistent. You want results in your home, you have to be consistent. You want results in your relationship, you have to be consistent. If you want any results in your life, you have to be consistent. And the question you have to ask yourself is, are you being consistent? And what does consistent even mean? Consistent means that I am developing a habit. Whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing, whatever the things that I need to do to get to where I want to go, I have to be consistent in doing those things day after day after day. I gotta be. Of course I have to have discipline. Of course I have to work hard, but I have to be consistent. Consistent is the secret ingredient. Consistent is the missing component. Consistency is why you are not where you want to be. Consistency is why you don't have the result that you want to have. Consistency is why you're frustrated with the process. Consistency is why a lot of times people stop pursuing what it is they desire to pursue. And there's no timeline per se on consistency. But what is true is that consistency is undefeated. And throughout being consistent, you will get better at whatever it is you are being consistent at. You go to the gym, you might only be able to lift 100 pounds one day. But the more consistently you go to the gym, eventually that weight continues to go up. And as the weight goes up, so do the results that you receive. And eventually you achieve what it is you sought out to achieve when you first started going to the gym. Consistency also means not doing it Monday and then showing back up on Friday. You got to be consistent all around the board. So the question you need to ask yourself today is, why am I not being consistent? How consistent am I really? Yes, I do this multiple times per week, but am I consistent enough? Do I do it at a consistent pace? Do I do it on a consistent cadence? Do I do this the same day, the same time every week? Or is it just something that I am adding to the regime when I have time? If you're just doing something to do something, you're not being consistent. You're not. You're just doing shit. Consistency means I'm committed to doing this when I need to do it, how I need to do it, to the level that I need to do it every time. Consistency doesn't mean I'm just doing this because I have to do it because it's required to get to where I want to go. Consistency requires the mind. Consistency requires the energy. Consistency requires the attitude. And listen, I'm trying to say consistent so many times that even the way I'm pronouncing consistency requires consistent. You see? It's difficult. That just proves how difficult it is. It's a tongue riddle. Can't even say it 3 times in a row without tripping up, which is why it requires focus. Consistency requires focus. Consistency requires the right approach. Consistency requires discipline. So the question is, where do you need to be more consistent? Truly assess yourself in your life and say, yes, I do this, but am I approaching it the right way? Yes, I do this, but am I really committed to my consistency? Yes, I work hard, but do I show up the same every time? Yes, I am disciplined, but is my attitude towards this consistent? You have to be consistent. And if you feel yourself not being consistent in all areas in which you need to be consistent, then check yourself. Align yourself and get in gear and be consistent. That's the sauce. You don't need to do this deep dive into all the elements as to what it is that you need to do. You've identified that you've not been consistent, then why don't you just try to keep doing what you're doing, tighten up the way you're doing it, and improve the consistency around it. And I guarantee you, you will see better results. If you stick with it, you will get further. You have to free yourself from your inability to be consistent. And that's what we're focused on today. So today, free yourself from your inconsistency. And I promise you, things will get better. For me, that's what I'm focused on today. I wanted to make sure I was consistent in the energy I brought to this video. I wanted to be consistent in how I post my content. I want to be consistent in my attitude towards building a YouTube channel, because I have a mission and I have a purpose, regardless of the statistics and the subscribers and the comments, which I all appreciate. I cannot allow that to deter my consistency. You understand? We're good. Remember, the goal is to be free, and only you have the key.